Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today, we are talking about Al Green, not love and happiness. Love and happiness.
Wow.
Not that Al Green, but Congressman Al Green. Also, the Trump tariffs and China's response to Trump's tariffs. And we also are going to talk about what's happening at 201 Poplar and Shelby County jails. And we got Chief Anthony Buckner in the building. And so y'all don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's give it up. Man, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I got my wonderful, lovely co-host, Angelica Jelly Woods, in the building. Give it up for Angelica.
Nice.
It's that month, all right. Yeah.
All month long.
That month. Yeah. DJ Kojak. That's my DJ. DJ Kojak in the building. Give it up for DJ Kojak in the building. Yeah. You see how her clap was weak, Kojak. Hey, Kojak, but do this for me, man. Scratch it up four times. For the chief. He's in the building. Scratch it up four times.
One time for the chief. One time for the chief.
Put a little extra in there, man. A little extra in there. But let me ask you this, Chief. Did you hear that scratch?
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Kojak, I heard it.
It was turned in. I'm turn it up one more time.
Okay.
He the chief. He the chief.
He's all about second chance.
Heavy as the head, so he got a lot on his mind.
Give me some.
I gotta do it again.
Four times for the chief.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Did you get that? Did you
I heard it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the chief right there. Address him.
Y'all give it up for Chief Anthony Buckner in
Come
the
on,
building.
man.
Shelby County's finest.
Come on now.
Thank you. Yes, indeed, man. So, Chief, thank you for being here. We truly appreciate you, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. We're going to talk about, some of this craziness that's going on right now at the national level. We're going to talk about some relationship stuff that Angelica made sure we threw in there. And we're going to talk about, what's happening, with the sheriff department and the jails. And but let's jump in there. Let's talk about this, man. So Congressman Al Green, he was at the State of the Union, and apparently he wasn't feeling what the president was giving, and so he decided he was going to make his voice heard. And before we jump into it, I think we got some video. Josh, run that video.
Will Representative Greene present himself to the well? By its adoption of House Resolution 189, the House has resolved that Representative Al Green be censured, that Representative Al Green forthwith present himself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure, and that Representative Al Green be censured with public reading of this resolution by the Speaker. The House had come to order. The House had come to order. What's that?
You want to let him keep doing this?
The House had come to order. Clear the well, please. Clear the well. The House has to continue its business. Pursuant to Clause 12A of Rule 1, the House will stand in recess subject to the call of the chair.
Josh, before you go to the other video, I do want to let me just set this other video because there's been disruptions before, right?
Right.
There's Marjorie Taylor Greene. She disrupted President Biden, and then there was the other guy. I forgot his name. He was yelling "liar" to President Obama, and I think we got a little video on that. Josh, run a little bit of that video.
There are also those who claim that our reform efforts would ensure illegal immigrants. This too is false. The reforms I'm proposing would not apply to those who are here illegally. It's not true.
So and the reason why I'm pointing that out is just to show the difference in application of the rules, right? And so here you had, and as a matter of fact, the first time I ever seen anybody disrupt the president during the State of the Union was that last clip that we saw, right? And I think it shocked a lot of people, but there was no censorship, no removal from the chambers or any of that. But of course, with Republicans in the majority now, they decided that there was going to be application of the rules, because I'm sure those rules existed back then, but they weren't being applied. And that's one of the things that I said. And Chief, I don't want to come to you in your official capacity with what I'm about to say, but keep you in the clear. But at some point the Democrats are going to have to start playing hardball.
Come on, man. I've been saying that. And that's one thing I learned, with being up here in the legislature. Man, they ain't coming to the fight, to a gunfight with a stick. They coming with a bazooka, right? Yeah, and trying to blow your ass off. So, but they're, and it's just, you got some that, say, don't worry about it, this, that, and other, so on and so forth. But you got others that, they go hard with the rules.
Okay, so what does that consistency mean? That he can't come back ever? Is he just? I mean, what does that mean?
No, so what does censure mean? So censure means that you have been censured. CENSURE means that you have been notified publicly that you were out of order. So it's basically it's a slap on the wrist a bit, but it's still, there's a, how it works, right? Paper trail being built.
So it's like a public write-up.
It is.
Like being write-up is when you wrote up on your job.
Yeah. It's basically a public write-up that we told him about his bad behavior, and and it's official, right? And then, if it happens again, then it's possibly another step to another level. Yeah, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, a lot of y'all should have been rolled up. So I mean, like I said, the rules, if the rules gonna apply them for every situation. So but it sounds like that's not what's happening.
Yeah. So. What's the disciplinary step up at the sheriff's department? How do y'all do that?
Yeah, so for us, after a write-up, in this case, it'll be a suspension of 1 day, and it goes all the way up to 30 days.
Yeah, up to termination, right?
Well, yes, right, up to termination.
Yeah. I had them threatening letters when I was at the Shelby County Fire Department. Many of them, right. Yeah, really? But I did have to, because that language, they put that language, oral reprimand up to termination. And so but so that's what that is. That's what that was, rather. And it's unfortunate though that we're in that space to where people feel like their voices are not being heard. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if that's in this part of it or not. Or do we come? Let me see if we'll come back to that in just a second. But at the same time, speaking of the state of the state, same time, who was it? Reverend Barber and where's the Ascots? Roland Martin.
Yeah,
they were having some type of state or something. Roland. They were having something at the same time, and they were asking people to jump on theirs, and I was told that the purpose was to reduce the viewership of the president speaking, and I'm like, I'm not feeling that. I need to hear exactly what this man is saying, right? So I ain't gonna jump on with you.
But what's the point of watching either one of them? I don't know.
That's a good point.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't watch either one. So what's the point?
Yeah, for me, strategically, I need to know what the hell he's saying, because one thing about Trump is he is doing what he's saying he's gonna do.
Exactly.
Right?
So.
Yeah. So and so I would rather hear it and know, exactly what he's gonna do, what he's doing, and what he's planning anyway.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
And speaking of Trump, let's jump into these tariffs, right? This stuff is crazy, right? So President Trump, of course, he said that we're launching these tariffs. I think he started. Was it Friday or this week with Canada and Mexico?
It was earlier
but everybody ain't taking it lying down, and I think China's response was strong as hell.
Man.
And I think we got a little strong. Not to China, but I think we got a little video. Josh, run that video.
The escalating tensions with the United States and China's defiance.
Excuse me, sir. Are you worried about the US-China trade war?
Thank you.
Do you think that President Xi and President Trump can make amends?
Inside the hall, all eyes anxiously waited for the main event.
The National People's Congress is very much focused on the economy, but this year it has been overshadowed by geopolitical events, with the US-China trade war taking centre stage.
China's leader was warmly greeted. Only yesterday, Xi's government hit back at the US with retaliatory tariffs against agriculture, while the foreign ministry spokesman issued a warning, quote, "If war is what the US wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end."
Yeah, man, those are some strong words, right? Man. Very, very, very strong words. And it really gives me real concern about, the stuff that's going on, and Warren Buffett said last week, he said that, when you impose tariffs on these other countries, right, that in itself is a form of an act of war, right? And you think about it because you're tampering with the quality of life of a nation, right? When you put these tariffs in place.
And I'm more concerned on how the tariffs going to affect us,
right?
Black folk, us. You know what I'm saying? I know one thing. I know. I have a club, Hip Hop Lounge, 5721 Roddy LaGrange. But when I'm going to get my Jack Daniels.
Okay, then.
Your Jack and Coke, that's us all
your
day.
Uncle Nearest, even better.
Yeah,
man, did y'all hear that? Aren't we in the blackout period where we're spending money with?
So
Kojak chose Jack over Uncle Nearest.
No, my customers.
He was doing transfer on the top. He was trying to do a little.
Yeah, I did one.
I'm glad that's the PR in you. I'm glad you straightened it up for him.
He's trying to talk about Canada, how they pulled Jack off the shelf.
Right.
That's what he was trying to do.
I mean, we can get rid of it all together, but right now, that's what my customers are acting.
They choosing Jack over Uncle Nearest?
Yeah. I try to push it all the time.
I bet you.
I got about 5 bottles of Uncle Nearest still up there.
I bet you if you put Canadian mist in there, they wouldn't even know the difference.
That's why I just said it wouldn't even matter.
That's about 4 drinks. Yeah, you ain't gonna know what you're drinking.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious, man. You had Uncle Nearest before, Chief?
Have not.
Okay. You're gonna get the one.
I've heard of it. I never even heard of it until now.
Somebody gifted me a bottle, but I just haven't tried it out.
Okay, we're gonna have to get Pond to send you a bottle over there. She's the owner over there, Uncle Nearest. They are great people too. If y'all ain't following Fawn Weaver, y'all should follow Fawn Weaver. She's putting knowledge, that stuff out there, right?
I've never heard of it.
She got a hell of a campaign.
Yes,
hell of a
Oh
campaign.
my God.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, and so, but Canada. Speaking of whiskey and Tennessee whiskey, Canada has yanked all of the American-made liquors off of their shelves nationally. Right? I think we got a little video. Josh, run that video.
Starting today, LCBO, the largest purchaser of alcohol in the world, will begin removing U.S. products from its store shelves. And as the exclusive wholesaler, American brands will no longer be available in LCBO catalog, meaning other retailers, bars, and restaurants in the province will no longer be able to restock U.S. products. This is an enormous hit to the American producers. Every year, the LCBO sells nearly $1 billion worth of U.S. wine, beer, cider, seltzers, and spirits, including more than 3,600 products from 35 states. As of today, every single one of these products is off the shelves.
Oh man, that's
sending the message. That's sending a message right there,
bro. Yeah, man.
If we could do that, that'll be dope.
Yep, and that's a blow now. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. And I didn't think about it till I heard this. Of course, Jack Daniels is Tennessee based, right? And
when they found out that Canada was removing them bottles, they started screaming bloody murder. And this is what it's going to take to turn this stuff around. These business owners screaming bloody murder. Jack Daniels people said removing this product from the shelves is way worse than the tariff. Because think about it. If the products are on the shelves, people will still buy them, possibly, right? And pay more. But when they're not on the shelves, it ain't no retail, it ain't no wholesale, and it ain't no taxes or nothing. It ain't no product.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Yeah.
And did you hear they said $1 billion
with a B?
35 states being affected. So people are missing the rippling effect. I keep on telling people
it wasn't well thought out.
And we're in the baby stages of it. That's the worst part of it. We're still, in the baby stages of it. So
Trump said in the Oval Office address citing Canada's roughly 250% tariff on U.S. dairy exports to the country. Trump said America would match those tariffs dollar to dollar.
Make sure you don't go anywhere because we're gonna get with Chief Buckner, who's been over here trying to be quiet on this political stuff, and I completely understand. Right, there's no problem. But we're gonna talk about, there's been a couple of headlines in the news about obviously about the deaths at 201 Poplar, but there's also this one. And Angelica made us talk about this, about the female. I guess there was a female jailer that was, having relations with one of the inmates. And so we'll talk about that when we come back. So don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
I can't say no to your job because I want to lose my mind with you. I can't say no to your love because I want to lose my mind with you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Elise Neal. You are watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Dripper, like a broke faucet, diamond teeth, and my neck glossing, project flossing, taking no lossing, ain't trying to go up that creek like Dawson, ain't no pausing, no stagnation, pockets on swole like pregnation, brand new house, brand new cars, I'm from the hood, gentrification, money flipper, straight go getter, I want the back and keep the liquor, partner strapped in, we never slipper, God gon' keep us, he gon' deliver, Tata, still on the money, the bag, some more and some more, my face on that flag, ew, still on the money, the bag, some more and some more, my face on that flag.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, this your boy, Pimp Type, MJG.
Yeah, man, and this your dog, Big Ball.
And y'all know what this is. This the Antonio Parkinson Project. You hear me?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Powered by Black Market Strategies.